I'm Monsignor Roger Landry, National Director of the Pontifical Mission Societies. Behind me is St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican. Earlier today, we had the funeral of the 266th Pope, Pope Francis, and it was a very moving ceremony. The highlight of the homily was when Cardinal Giovanni Battista Re, the Dean of the College of Cardinals, 91 years old, summarized the entire life of Pope Francis as one of mission, that he took the mission given to him, the mission of the church, the mission Pope Francis himself summarized in his programmatic first exhortation to the people of God called The Joy of the Gospel, that he lived out that mission. And he wanted Pope Francis remembered that way. Pope Francis was the chief missionary in the church. We now need to continue what he was doing in his life. That's one of the things that the Pontifical Mission Society strives to do. And we're so grateful to all those who help us complete that mission, especially to the 1,124 areas across the planet in which the church is too poor, too young, or too persecuted to be able to be self-supporting. I was particularly moved that Pope Francis, after this funeral, was brought out into the city of Rome, where he passed all the great monuments in order to be buried at St. Mary Major Basilica. It was a sign that he was bringing us with him to Mary. And Mary was forming Jesus in her womb to the itinerant preacher he became before he had even the tiniest of feet. Once she had Jesus within, she was taking Jesus to her cousin Elizabeth and making John the Baptist leap again. Our task as Christians is to take the same Jesus that was in her womb that we receive in Holy Communion out to a world that needs Jesus just as much as we do. That's why the Pontifical Mission Societies exist. Thanks for watching this video. Tomorrow, we will have in the square behind us the Jubilee of Teens. This generation, we're hoping, will become great and decisive in the church's overall mission. It's supposed to be the day of the canonization of Blessed Carlo Acutis, who was an extraordinary digital missionary. Let's all pray together tomorrow for our teenagers, that they might all become the St. Carlos of our lifetime. God bless you. See you tomorrow.